Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are on to the final stretch of the year. I can't believe it. So in this video, I'm going to be wrapping up Q3 and setting some fresh goals for Q4. So October, November, December, the last 3 months of 2025. I'm going to be reviewing my progress so far, reflecting on what's worked and what hasn't. I'm going to fill in some of my sheets here. And I'm just going to generally reset my A5 6-ring planner with you so that I can finish the year strong. I will also be adding in a few Christmas planner inserts, but don't worry, I'm not going to go into them at all. That will be in a separate video, so let's not panic. So if you're looking for some motivation to close out the year with intention and clarity, then grab your planner and let's reset together. Okay, so many of you will have already seen the way I have set up this planner for this year. I'll leave a little link to that original video. So I'm really pleased with how the year is progressing, and I do think that I have pretty much met all of my goals that I set for myself at the very beginning of the year. It was mostly about growing my YouTube channel, adding more prints and planner inserts to my Etsy store, and various other bits and pieces. So I think I've pretty much done all of that. This goal overview page, which was where I was planning out each quarter, has been super helpful, just so that I can really visually see what my goals were, whether I've achieved them, and then move those into the following quarter to try and get those done. So I will be filling in October. All my recurring tasks for the month are staying the same. So I'm literally going to review my Q3 goals and then set some for the last 3 months of the year. So let's quickly review some of my Q3 goals. So one of those was to reach 900 YouTube subs. That's been going really well. I think I'm on 893 at the time of recording this video. So hopefully by the time this video goes out next week, we can reach that or near enough. Etsy start autumn winter printables. I finished the autumn printables and I'm at the moment just designing the winter one. So tick that one off. Home renovation plans. Oh, who doesn't love a good home renovation plan? Yeah, that hasn't really been going according to plan, but the ideas are there. So we'll do a little half thing there. Move forward with new book ideas. I'm currently in the process of creating a new children's book. That is well underway, so I've ticked that already. Processing secondary school application. My eldest is currently in year 6, so we're sorting all that out. That's been done. Plan content for Q4, including Christmas, so I already know what I'm doing for YouTube and other social media content. That's done. Organise finances for Christmas. Yeah, we'll give that a tick anyway and be positive about that. So, quarterly review. What am I grateful for? Did I achieve my goals? Did my schedule align? How can I improve next quarter? And action steps to take. I'm going to fill that in now. I'm grateful for the summer that we had. Did I achieve my goals? Yes, I did. And actually, one of my goals during that Q3 period was to rest a little bit and just take some time out from planning and all of that, just to give my brain a break. So that worked out as well, which obviously was part of my aligning with my priorities and improving next quarter. Well, obviously this is the last 3 months where we're going to push and get things done. And then action steps to take will probably be setting up the goals for the new year. Right, so I'm now going to move on to my quarterly goals for October to December. Now, I think this is quite a funny quarter because you've literally come straight in from summer, you're going into autumn, winter. There's so much going on between these months. Everybody's gearing up for the following year, but then also you've got so much to do that it really gives you only a little bit of time to kind of get your thoughts and everything together in time for the new year. So I'm planning to get the majority of these goals done by November, to reach them by November, purely because I want December to be really relaxed, which it won't be, we know, but I don't want to be creating anything for the following year in December. I want December to be really festive. lots of fun, time with the family, thinking about the new year, but not rushing to finish anything off. So really, my quarterly goals are going to want to be achieved by November to really end the year strong. So one of those is to reach 950 YouTube subscribers. Now that was actually one of my main yearly goals. So if we go back to here, it was to grow my YouTube channel by at least 150 subs, and I was originally on 750. I'd love to reach 1,000, but 950 would be a good one. So let's start off with that. Another one was to add the remaining projects that I have in mind for my Etsy store. So my intention this year was to add a load of seasonal printables, educational worksheets into my Etsy store so that come next year, it will already all be up there. I'll have the Christmas cards, I'll have the Easter cards. I won't really need to go all out on creating anything new apart from the odd thing. And what I want to do more is just to focus on the SEO and promoting them all. So the idea was to create as much as I could this year so that next year I can go more easy on Etsy and just kind of promote it more. So I'm going to put something like finish my planned printables for Etsy. The other thing I want to do is get a sense of how I'm going to plan out work for the following year. So am I going to be posting the same amount of videos, or am I going to be doing less? Because the idea again for this year was to push a lot more of the work so that it's out there, and then next year to really relax a bit more, have my kind of solid following or work already up and running, and just be more in the background kind of slowly promoting things. So I want to have like a list of YouTube content, a list of my kind of writing projects out, and just kind of having a clear idea of how I want the whole year to look. And then one of the other goals will again be finances. I think that's quite a good goal to have every year, keeping on top of your finances, saving where you can if you're planning to go on holiday or want to buy something or whatever, and just generally keeping on top of that. And also sorting out things for my children's education and also my work, which is related to education as well. It is generally very good to keep your goals quite specific so that you can really have like a goal breakdown of how you can reach them, what action steps to take. However, sometimes they are just going to be a bit broader, and that's fine too. So it's whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in here. So that's all ready for October to December. And now I'm going to go back to my quarterly overview and just fill in October and just be a little bit more specific about what I want to achieve this month. So I'm breaking it down quarterly and then breaking it down monthly as well, so that I know what my goals are and what I need to achieve in order to achieve all the goals for the entire quarter. And I'm also going to tick off these. So satisfying. So I will be completely overhauling this planner for 2026. I'm going to do a whole new video. I'm going to have new inserts. I'm going to reorganize how my goals are set out. This has worked really well for me this year because I was kind of new to the whole planner journal game. But I think it's looking a little bit messy now. Like I want it to just be a little bit more structured, a bit more elegant. So there's going to be a whole new setup, which I'm actually really excited about. So I've got lots of messy to-do lists still. I actually create to-do lists for quite a few of the months ahead. If I've got it in my mind for something I want to do, I'll put it down on the month that I think I might be able to do it, just so I can plan ahead. Something that I want to add in now, actually, I was going to save this for when I do the whole new planner setup, but I think this would be quite nice to put in now, is these inserts. These I bought off of Etsy. I shall leave the link down below. And it's simply a list of books I want to read. Now, I do use Goodreads, and I kind of in my mind have a list of books that I'm interested in, But because I create a monthly newsletter, in that newsletter, I put the book that I'm reading that month so my readers can have a little bit of book inspiration. And I also have a book club on my Instagram. And I'm now finding it hard to kind of think of what book I'm going to read the following month. And my plan is now to literally just write down all the ones I'm interested in instead of buying them all in bulk, and then kind of ticking off and purchasing which ones I want or getting them out of the library, but just always having a nice list of books that I can just look at and decide which one I'm going to read. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put this. I might have a dedicated book space up next time, but maybe for now I should just put this right to the back in my home section. And that way I know that if it's right at the back, I can just flip to it whenever I need and check out the book. So this will no doubt change. Possibly should go at the front in my inbox. So if any of you have any ideas of where you think that might need to go, let me know. But for now, I'll pop it in the back. Now, I've got these Christmas inserts. They were from a company called Crossbow Planner. Obviously, because I am planning out October to December, these are part of this quarter. So they will have to go in, and I am going to need to start slowly filling them in. I'm going to go through all of this in a video which will be out in November, so we can get planning together. But I think for now, I'm going to pop it at the back of my inbox section. So just after my December to-do list. I'm going to pop that here, just so if my children suddenly say, oh, I really like that for Christmas, or anybody else says that, I can note that down. So that is all in there. So I think that's it. We've gone through our goals, my big yearly goals. Checked a few of those off already. I've done really well with that. I've set some fresh goals for Q4, the last 3 months of 2025. I'm going to end the year strong. So I've already done my October, November to-do lists, and December will be coming. And I absolutely cannot wait to set up the new planner sometime in December. So if you are looking ahead to Christmas, I will be doing a Christmas planner setup in November, so watch out for that. In the meantime, good luck with your Q4 planning, guys, and I hope this video has been helpful for you. See you soon.